here's the question that I don't think we're asking yet. What if we've already addressed the question, what if the A's are like actually not bad this year? Because I could very easily see that being the case. We've already addressed that. I think that's a very real possibility that they could, at the very least, very most, depending on which way you look at it, flirt with a wild card spot. I believe that.
That's super. Yeah, that's
I'm telling you, American League's wide open this year. We know this,
I hear you.
Especially with what we're about to get into. But the question we're not asking is like, what if this Sacramento / Vegas future turns out to be like a resounding success?
I know,
because I don't think we can just. I think we're so down on the A's for the way they handled leaving Oakland,
and just can't blame us.
Yeah, like, right. I understand that, and I think other people understand that too. But what I'm saying is, we're just assuming that it's going to fall flat. That we're just assuming that they're going to trip over themselves with this move. But like, what if it ends up?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I don't know, something to entertain.
All of these things start to like kind of build up on the fact that like he could sell the team too, and like you're starting to add value. And again, like if you start to build up some of the roster, just getting dubs, you know what I mean? Like bringing back the green Kelly jerseys, like you have small things that are just like you're just doing good stuff after good stuff after good stuff that makes that franchise more attractive.
No, it was the gold unis, right?
Gold unis, sorry. Yeah. So like you're just doing all these things, they're stacking up wins. You know what I mean? Like you're stacking up wins. Now, winning the AL wildcard spot is.
I'm just saying.
I think you look at them, like you have to look at them and say, can you compete with the Orioles, Blue Jays, Tigers, Royals?
Yeah.
You think you can hang around with those? Maybe
who's the first team?
As well.
Who's the first team? You said Orioles? Probably not. Could I see the A's messing around, outperforming the Jays? Absolutely.
Royals. The Central is going to run it back. In a way.
I mean, you're going to need a sort of an encore of what you did last year for the Royals, and continue to prove that the movement there isn't a fluke. And I have no reason to believe that it is. Same for the Tigers. I think the Tigers are.
You're saying you're putting in the same company though. You can put the A's in that company.
I said flirt with. I didn't say that they would secure a spot. Like they would be in the. We'll be talking. I'm not going to guarantee it. All I'm saying is I could see us talking about the A's come September.
You got to also keep it in the division too, and you got to talk about however we feel. And we're not trying to give out hot takes predictions here, but like how you feel about the Astros or the Mariners. Like as wide open as the AL is, I think there's a lot of. It's not as top heavy as the NL. Get out of here.
Think about the American League. Think about the American League West. If the Rangers don't live up to their expectations, if what we think is true about the Astros ends up being true and their window has essentially closed, if the Mariners continue to not being able to hit the broadside of a barn, the Angels are the joke of the American League West. Where does that leave the A's? I ask you that, my friend. Where does that leave the A's?
I'll take the A's over the Angels. I like what's going on there, but like let's not pretend that they have the depth to hang around with those other three teams.
I'm just saying it. Sometimes you don't need depth. Sometimes you just need a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of excitement, a little bit of excitement.